Alright. Looks like everything's in order. Alrighty. Well, welcome back to the stream here. Continuing on with my hardcore Nuzlocke attempt of Pokemon Run and Bun over here. Finally back after a little bit of a break. I was out of town. I tried streaming. I brought my some stuff with me, but the Wi-Fi where I was at wasn't that good. So we're back now, continuing on from where we left off. And we crossed a big milestone in the last stream by beating the cycling road rival. With only one required sack of the Carnivine. So only 2 deaths so far, which is pretty good. So now we're just gonna be trying to make our way back to Norman for the 4th gym. So we are gonna get through the end of the cycling road and then go along the route heading back to Petalburg. And there's a handful of fights along the way. There's a couple tricky double battles. But for the most part, they shouldn't be too bad. So I already have the next fight planned out here. Everything pre-damaged to where it needs to be. So I prepped this like a few days ago, so let me just triple check all the stuff here. Let's see, fake out. Let me see. Yeah, fake out 27. Let's see, hammer arm 90 plus 13. Yeah, 103. And then 2 hammered arms, 112. Yep, that looks good. Alright, so we got a double battle to start off with here. It's not too bad. So why don't we just go ahead and start off the first battle here and make our way through. Alright, so over here, yep. Alright, so let's get this first fight done. Alright, Pokefan, Isabel, and Caleb. Alright, so they're gonna lead Lycanroc and Kangaskhan. The thing with this battle is that Kangaskhan has Fake Out and Inner Focus, so it's gonna get a Fake Out, and you can't Fake Out it. And then the Lycanroc, it's fast and has a Focus Sash. So, first thing I'm gonna do, I have Manectric pre-damaged to always be dead to Fake Out from Kangaskhan, so that it should always go for that. And then I'm gonna Fake Out the Lycanroc to break the Sash. And I'm gonna switch into Togedemaru on the Fake Outs to take that damage. So Lycanroc won't attack. Togedemaru gets faked out. Iron Barbs doesn't really matter there. Alright, so now I can outspeed and KO the Lycanroc with Sky Uppercut. It has Accelerock, so it will probably attack me as well, but that won't do too much damage. And with the pre-damage, Togedemaru is always dead to Hammer Arm. So I'm gonna switch that on to Dreadnought here. Oh, it didn't go for Accelerock. That's fine. That's fine too. So Lycanroc goes down. And Kangaskhan takes a Hammer Arm. It's Shell Armor, I can't get crit. And that lowers the Kangaskhan's speed. And now Victory Bell comes out. So I can just chain the Victory Bell with Overheat. And Kangaskhan will go for another Hammer Arm onto Dreadnought. So I will switch that on my Salazzle here. Oh, it could also go for Sucker Punch too. That's fine as well. Alright. Crit didn't matter there. Alright, so now the right side's completely out of Pokemon. So now, in this position, Kangaskhan is holding a Citrus Berry, but combination of Sky Uppercut and Flamethrower will KO it even with the Citrus, as it goes for a Sucker Punch. So a little health back from the Citrus, but Flamethrower would take it out. Alright. And then the last one that this will bring out is Fearow. But both Infernape and Salazzle outspeed and KO with Sky Uppercut into Flamethrower. Alright, now's the fight. Pretty easy. No risk there. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's the first of a handful of fights down. So let's go ahead and prep the next fight. I did look ahead a little bit. I kind of think I have the next fight pre-planned already. I think I could solo it with Infernape from when I looked at the calc, so I need to double check that. Yeah, let me double check that here. Let's see, Exploud. Yeah, outspeed KO. That brings in Snorlax. But then that'll just get KO'd, and then none of these guys have priority moves. Yeah, I think Infernape just solos this. Its next fight. Yeah. Yeah, and I just need to hold a... Yeah, I don't even need a muscle band for that. Yeah, I guess I could just hold an Oranberry, but... Unless I'm not missing something, I think Infernape's got this here. Yeah, I'm not in singles. Earthquake crit would never KO. Chatter. Is Chatter a priority move? I don't think so. Yeah, it's not a priority move. It's just a sound-based move. Flying type. Yeah. I think we're good to go here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get another fight out of the way here. So next fight over here. All right. All right, so guitarist Brian is gonna lead with Exploud. And the only move it has is Boom Burst, but I outspeed and fake out into Sky Uppercut always KOs. Alright. And now, the only Pokemon on this team that doesn't get outsped in one shot by my Infernape is the Snorlax in the back. And, you know, Snorlax, typical set, has leftovers with Sleep Talk. And the highest damaging move is just Earthquake, which I always live even with a crit. And so I can just outspeed in 2-shot with Sky Uppercut. So Earthquake, even a crit won't kill. Leftovers will bring it back a little bit of health, but again, just outspeed with another Sky Uppercut. Alright, and then the rest of the Mons on this team just get one shot by Infernape. So Chatot will just get exploded by Overheat. And then lastly, it's just Heliolisk, which I outspeed and KO with Sky Uppercut. Alright. So easy. Gotta love the ape run. If you can make it to this point in the game, it's pretty worth it. It does make for a lot harder of an early game, but once you get it, it's pretty nice. Alright. Let's see. So the next fight, I think, is the one with all the Johto starters. Yeah, and I really like this fight. It's pretty creative the way Dex made just these 3 starters super strong, given that they're usually the most overlooked out of all the generation starters. So let's see. So Typhlosion lead with Eruption. Let's see. If I lead Infernape, 2 Sky Uppercuts would always KO. Eruption does highest damage, but there's overlap with Focus Blast. Ideally, it would go for Eruption, because after Sky Uppercut, it would do barely any damage. I could do that. That would most likely bring in for Alligator for Liquidation. Let's see, for that, I could probably... Oh yeah, Eldegoss. Switching on the Liquidation, get a speed drop. And then I outspeed with Energy Ball. Let's see. I could possibly be dead to 2 crits though. So I would just have to be careful for that. If that does happen, the speed drop, I could probably 1v1 with Beware if needed. But most likely not. And then that would just leave, let's see, Meganium for highest damage Body Slam. But it could also... Could also sometimes be Seed Bomb. Let's see. If it goes for Body Slam, it could Paralysis. Let's see. Talonflame would be a good counter. And I could just pre-poison it, so it doesn't get. Don't have to worry about paralysis. Let's see, if I'm poisoned. Yeah, I would never be dead to 2 crit Body Slams plus the Poison Tick. So then I would just be able to KO with 2 Acrobatics. I could bring in Salazzle and Masquerain as a backup in case. Yeah, I think that looks good. Alright, so let's see, I need Infernape, Beware, Eldegoss, and Masquerain. Let's see, for items, I can give Oranberry, let's see, Cherry Berries for you guys. And then I guess Oranberry is also for you and for you, just in case of any crit shenanigans. But I think that should be good. Yeah, two Sky Uppercuts KOs the Typhlosion, that baits For Alligator, for Liquidation. Switch to Eldegoss. KO with 2 energy balls. Bait. Meganium. Pre-poison. Talonflame for the Body Slam. KO with 2 acrobatics. Yeah, that looks good. Just gotta remember to pre-poison before the fight starts. Alright, so third fight, I think is right, yeah, right, it's that guy right there. Alright, so let me save, triple check all my items here. Orange, cherry, none. Alright, and then remember to pre-poison here. Let's see, he's in the 6th slot. That should be good. Alright. That should be good. Alright, Collector Edwin would like to battle. And this guy has the Johto starters all cracked out with pretty good movesets. So Typhlosion, pretty typical, has got Eruption with a Charcoal, but Infernape is good matchup. So I outspeed and KO with 2 uppercuts. It's most likely going to go for Eruption. There is some overlap with Focus Blast. Ideally, I'd like to see Eruption, but it should be fine if not. So let's see what it does here. Okay, so it goes to Eruption, so since I did damage, this is going to do a lot less. Yeah. And then I just KO with a second Sky Uppercut. Alright, so now this should bring in for Alligator. Because it sees a slow KO with Liquidation. It also has Scary Face and Sword Stance, so it could go for Scary Face since I outspeed, but I think a slow kill out prioritizes that, so it should go for Liquidation. So I'm gonna switch that onto Eldegoss to lower its speed. Ideally, I would like to not see a crit here. If I don't see a crit here, I would have to look at the damage. Could be dead to 2 crits, so let's just see not a crit here. Alright, perfect. Alright, good, no crit. Don't need to worry about it now. So got a speed drop, so now I outspeed and I KO with 2 energy balls. And again, I would have always lived a crit there. Alright, so for Alligator goes down. So this lastly brings in the Meganium. And this Meganium also has Sword Stance. Right now its highest damage it sees on Eldegoss is Body Slam. It doesn't see a KO with it though, so it could Sword Stance potentially. But either should be fine. I could switch directly into my Talonflame. It's pre-poisoned, so I can't get paralysis from the Body Slam. So let's see what it does here. Alright, so it goes for Body Slam. Again, can't get paralyzed. Flame Body proc doesn't really matter here. Alright, and then I just simply outspeed KO with 2 acrobatics. And one more. And there we go. Another easy fight. Alright, and then yeah, don't get anything from that. Alright, so those 3 fights were pretty easy. The next one I think though is gonna be one of the tricky double battles. So I'll have to take a look at that. Alright, good. Make sure we save. Let's see, let me open a window here. It's getting a little toasty. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so the next double battle's the one with the mons that have Tailwind. Let's see. Yeah, Crobat outspeeds everything in my team. So for this fight, I'm gonna have to set it up so I can have one Mon deal damage, take out the Crobat and the Noivern without getting risk of KO. The problem is I don't have any Mons to protect, so that does make things a lot more complicated. So let me see here. Yeah, and it sucks too, because Crobat has inner focus. So he can't fake it out, fortunately. But I think I could KO them both with Cloyster. Yeah. Cloyster with the Nevermelt Ice. The problem is that the damage on it is inconsistent. But I don't think I have anything else that can deal with this. Let me see. What about maybe Seadra? Oh yeah, Seadra can do it with Never Melt Ice. 2 Aurora Beams. And then... yeah, that should work. And it's Never Dead to Crabominable. So... yeah, let's look at that. So I just need then... I just need to bait in KOs from both sides. So... let's see, I could start with... let's see, what would be good baits? Let's see, well, after I KO them, who am I going to use for the rest? Probably... Infernape? Or... Talonflame. Let's see. Let's see, the Poliwrath is a bit troublesome too. Yeah, especially with Liquidation, and it also has a Citrus Berry too. I could outspeed and KO with Manectric potentially, or because Infernape won't do enough with Citrus. Let's see. Well, actually, it'll attack first if both of them are out. Let's see. How much does 2 of them do? So, lowest damage, see, 79.6 for acrobatics plus 37.5. Yeah, that's just a little less. Might need a muscle band on this Infernape here. Let's see, 39.8 plus 79.6. No, that's not 125. Although non-crit Sky Uppercut would never put it into Citrus range. Oh, but Talonflame is faster, so that doesn't even matter. Yeah, so I'll have to have something else out. Probably Manectric. So I can KO with Shockwave plus Acro. That should be guaranteed KO. Alright, so then I just need... let's see, none of them have priority moves. I could potentially have Manectric. I think I needed at least 3 turns. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to pre-damage 3 guys to make this work. Yeah, and then the position is gonna matter too here. Yeah, if Infernape is in the 2nd slot, that would bait out That would always bait out Poliwrath. So then on that turn I could switch. Let's see. Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna need a position where I get I need a position where eventually I have both Manectric and Talonflame out. So how would I do that? I also have to worry about Crabominable doing damage. Yeah, that makes things a little tough. Man, not having Protect really sucks for this fight. Maybe I could use Salazzle instead of Infernape. Yeah, because I could KO with Salazzle with Flamethrower. That would also always bait out Poliwrath. And then I think Acro plus Sludge Bomb should always KO. Let me see. 79.6 plus 45.3. Yeah, that's always 125. That always KOs, even with Citrus. So that'd be a better position. Yeah, the problem is being able to get into that position without letting Tailwind get set up. Yeah, this is a little tricky. So let's see, if I lead Manectric pre-damaged, that would be a random move from Crabominable. Yeah, I would just need, if it's random move, I would just need to ensure that Donphan doesn't get KO'd too easily. Crobat having inner focus is a huge problem here. So So turn 1, if I pre-damage to 24%, that'd be random move from Crabominable. Lowest of which on Donphan would be close combat. So I would need to do 37.6 plus and I would want it to be also then KO'd by Crobat. Ice Shard doesn't do that much damage either, so... Man, if I had Icicles... If Cloyster wasn't Shell Armor, if I was skilling, this would be much easier. Because then I could chain the Crobat and the Noivern in just two turns instead of 3. Let's see. I need, so if I switch Donphan, I need him to be less than 20%. So 20 plus 20 plus lowest damage would be close combat, which would be 37.6%. That'd be 76.6. 6.6. Let's see, if I take max roll, so max roll would be an Ice Punch. So that'd be 56.9. And then I would just be dead to Dual Wing Beat. I don't think that'll work. I'll have to pre-damage something else then. Maybe... yeah, maybe Beware. Yeah, that would make it a little bit more predictable. Because highest damage would be close combat from Crabominable. And then I could just pre-damage. Okay, so that would work. Yeah, because at 21.9%, I would still only be dead to close combat from Crabominable, so that could work. So if I did that, I could switch into Donphan, so lowest damage. So I would have to be 26 plus 26 plus 49. That would be 101 HP. If I take a max roll, close combat, let's see. minus 58, and then max roll dual wing beat, that would be 31. I would always live. That would bring you down to 12 HP at the lowest. After that, that would be random move from Crabominable. And always dual wing beat from Crobat. So then let's see. The problem is though, if I switch into random move from, let's see, close combat plus dual wing beat would never KO. It should be close combat at the most. Yeah, this is getting a little too complicated. Maybe I do need to just focus down the other side. Oh, but then after, okay, wait, so after switching into Donphan, yeah, so turn 1, switch Beware to Donphan, turn 2, switch Donphan for Cloyster. That would bring in Noivern. So then if it's Noivern, it actually might be better to KO the right side. Let's see, could I use... Let's see, I could use Salazzle, maybe, with Wise Glasses. Yeah, because Wise Glasses would always show 2-hit KO with Sludge Bomb. And would always KO the Heracross, so maybe... Yeah, maybe I could pre-damage... That might work. Yeah, if I do that, I could still pre-damage... But where... Oh, and then if I do that, though... I would just KO... Oh, that actually makes things a little easier. Because then I would just KO the Crabominable. So then... Donphan would just take 1 attack. That actually makes things a lot easier. Yeah, so let's see that. If I do that... Yeah, pre-damage... Dual... So be dead always to Dual Wing Beat. Take that by Donphan. Then I would show fast KO from the Poliwrath. And that'd be random move. Liquidation, Drain Punch, Ice Punch. But then the problem is... The problem would be that Sludge Bomb... Oh, I still have to deal with the Citrus. Yeah, so that one with Wise Glasses, that wouldn't be a guaranteed KO. That's a little bit of a problem. What about Xatu? Xatu might work, actually. Or... The problem is that I can't... Let's see. Wise Glasses... That's not a guaranteed KO. Acrobatics is not a guaranteed KO either. Yeah, that wouldn't work here either. Man, this fight's a little tough. I could KO the Crabominable, but then... The Polyrath would be a problem. I would need 3 turns for that. I don't think that's gonna work, unfortunately. Because I would need at least 3 turns. To be able to KO the Polyrath. This is gonna work. No, I don't think that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to try to kill the Crobat and the Noivern. That makes things a lot more complicated. Let's see, what if I did Talonflame lead? Then I could just use Aerial Ace. That might work. Yeah, because then I would still outspeed. Well then the problem is that if it doesn't get KO'd, then Donphan would be taking another hit. And that would make things more complicated. Let's see, I could make that work though. Let's see. So 2-shot the Crabominable. So that would be close combat plus dual wing beat. I think I already established that. I would always live that. 26 plus 26 plus 49. Yeah, 101. Max roll. Close combat is 58. Max roll dual wing beat is 31. Yeah, I'd always live that at least at 12 HP. So then after that switch, I would only be taking... I would outspeed and KO the Crabominable, so then I could switch into Cloister, which will only take a dual wing beat. Yeah, and I'd have to be pretty low. Yeah, so for that, I would have to be at 18 plus 18 at 36. Max roll dual wing bait would be 24. That would just be at 12 HP. If I'm at 12 HP, ooh, that would only bait most likely Drain Punch from Poliwrath. It could sometimes be Liquidation. So I would just have to switch into something that wouldn't take a lot of damage from that. Yeah, and then I would need one more. But then the problem would be is who would I use? Who would I have left to take care of these two guys? Maybe Dreadnought. Yeah. I guess Dreadnought could work at that point. I would just need one more safe switch. Probably Masquerade? Yeah, so at that point, at 12 HP, I would always bait dual wing beat from Crobat plus one, two. Okay, so let's recap. Turn 1. Switch Beware for what I could do instead, because if I switch, if I KO, if Donphan is in the first slot, I would be baiting in Heracross instead. Ooh, that actually could be something. Yeah, because then that would save one less hit that I would have to pivot into. Yeah, so I would need Beware in the first slot for that to work. Yeah, if I did that, then Donphan would only have to take... It would still have to take 2 hits. So I'd go Donphan into Cloister. Yeah, that could bring in Heracross instead of Poliwrath, because it would also see fast KO. Then I could KO the Heracross. Yeah, I'm gonna have to write these steps down. They're pretty complicated. Let's see. So turn 1. Let's see. Switch. Beware to Donphan. I would need Beware to be at 36 HP. Turn 1, pre-damage, Beware to 36 in the first slot, switch to Donphan. Donphan would take a guaranteed close combat plus dual wing beat, so I need him pre-damage to 101 HP. Let's see then. Turn 2. I would outspeed and KO the Crabominable on the second turn. So Donphan would only be baiting dual wing beats. So if I switch that in on to Cloister, pre-damaged to 36. So switch Donphan to Cloister at 36 HP. KO Crabominable. Talonflame. And then that would bait Heracross. So then, Talonflame would outspeed and KO with acrobatics. So then I could switch maybe, okay, so then that would always bait dual wing beats. Oh man, I don't know if this is gonna work either. Let's see. Alright, you know what? This fight is taking a little too long to prep. I might just need to save this fight for another time. I might need to prep this fight off stream, try to figure it out, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there for now. And then I'm gonna spend some more time to figure this out. Once I have a good line going, then we'll come back and stream this fight. But yeah, it's kind of kicking my butt a little bit. But yeah, I'll pause there for now. We'll come back next time to do this fight.